just not good lighting. I mean, that'll do. Can you lower it a bit? So there you go. There you go. I mean, do you care that your face is really like overexposed? Hi guys, it's Talisha, and today I have another horse show. You're not even got my head. This is why you shouldn't be filming. Yeah, so it's a dressage and show jump day, and that's pretty much it. I'm really tired because I've been up since like 4:30 and I don't do well in early mornings. So we're gonna get Jeff. I look like I'm half asleep.
Yeah, because you are.
Yeah.
We're on the hunt. It's a bit chilly. What?
Hello. Hello. It's still dark out. Oh no, the sun's kind of rising. Just got your head in the corner. Jep's got her hind flat boots on and she's just eating.
But
So I just finished my 2.1 and it felt really good. So as you guys know, for Jep's lengthens, we haven't really had a great luck at getting them at competitions, but she got her lengthen trot and lengthen canter. Of course it wasn't like where I wanted to be, but I was just so happy that she got both and on each leg. So yeah, she felt really good. I was so happy with her. I could have ridden the corners a bit better, and I did stop up at one point on the last canter. I was supposed to trot at C, and I got to C and I was like, I should be trotting right now. So I brought her back. It was only a little bit late, but still it'll be a few marks. Now we have the 2.2 in about
40 minutes.
Harry, 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Okay, so because I didn't sum up my ride after this test, I figured I'd just do a talk through instead. I know you guys quite like this, so we had a nice perfect square halt and I was very happy with. She kept the contact as well. Yeah, so we do have a little bit of a mess up straight up. First of all, we go right in the corner. She is on the forehand a slight bit, just around here, and then here I asked for a lengthen trot and she goes to canter. She didn't even get a stride of canter in though, which was good. I did get marked down slightly with that, but that's okay. I got a 5 for that, which is pretty bad. But that's just my own mistake. I didn't half halt enough before asking for the lengthen. So nice, just trot up the centre line. I should have put my phone on silent. I'm sorry about that if you just heard a little buduk. She's a bit on the forehand just here. Now here I do sitting trot and a half 10-metre circle. Nice out of focus camera. And then we do a leg yield. Now this leg yield wasn't as good as the next one. So we had to go down the straight in 10 metres and then we get to X. We had to leg yield to the long side, which she did still pretty well. It was pretty good. She's a bit mouthy there, but that's just all with training. She used to be very mouthy just because she was trained incorrectly with her frame. So as I started to raise her pole and stuff, it's just a lot of getting used to, so she's a bit mouthy at times, but that's just because she's not quite used to having her pole at the correct position because of how she was trained prior to me. And when I first got her, I did also ride her quite low because I didn't know any better. But here we have a nice canter, really nicely balanced. I was very happy with that canter. Fell out of the transition a little bit, so it wasn't the best canter to trot transition, but that's alright. And now we walk. And I fast forward this because I don't know why, they're just so boring. I just can't watch them, so they're just so long. Yeah, long range trot, walk. What is words? Nice walk to trot transition, that wasn't too bad. I don't remember what we do here. We trot down the I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, long range trot. She did this really nicely actually. I don't remember what our score was on that, but it was pretty good. Kyle's starting to film someone else, okay. And she loses it a bit there, but that's alright. That was just towards the end. Oh. And then we trot down here, and then we do another half metre 10 metres. What is English? Sitting trot, we'll just say that. And we go straight down to X, and then we leg yield. This leg yield I was really happy with. Very happy with, especially towards this. She's getting them so nicely now. Still got a lot further to go with them, but the improvement lately with them is great. And she was getting a bit on the forehand then, so I was just pushing her forward into the canter transition, which was really nice. I was really happy with this canter. 15-metre circle or 10-metre. I don't know what it was supposed to be, but whatever. I was really happy with her canters. Here's a lengthened canter. I didn't even talk about the lengthened canter on the other side. So she showed a bit of lengthen, which was good. Kind of lost the contact there. Then we go cut the corner a bit there. I need to really ride my corners. I've noticed at competitions I'm not riding them enough, but that's alright. That was a pretty good canter to trot transition. She started to get a bit lazy here, as you can see, my little leg's going. I'm not even using my spurs though, can you see? I'm using just my lower leg. So a lot of the time when I'm kicking her, I'm not actually using my spurs, if you look close enough. Sometimes I do. Here's a nice lengthen. That was quite a nice lengthen trot. And when I do use my spurs, I'm only rolling them as well, by the way. I'm not. Yeah. And then that's it. Go up the center line and halt salute. I'm pretty sure we got a... Oh, I think this halt was actually a bit dodgy. Let's see. I think she ends up being square, but there we go. It was just a bit camped out, but that's alright. And she popped her head up. I was very happy with that test, as you can see. Let's see if I can English better for my jump round. So she was very spooky at those trees for some reason, and I think it did impact that butterfly jump we went past, but you'll see as we go on. As I always say, I'm not a show jumper. I've never had a lesson in show jumping. Jep and I just do it for fun. So this is the 75 centimeter round. Get a dodgy line to this jump, and as well to the next jump. It's quite dodgy. She goes into it quite slow because she didn't actually want to jump it, but I just really pushed her forward. So I tried to canter her along that tree line because she was a bit funny with it, but she didn't seem too phased. Here we have the brick wall, and then we come up to the butterfly jump, which we do get a refusal at. So she just had no intentions of jumping it, but we do go around again and she jumps it. And she jumped it fairly nicely. She went in a bit deep, but yeah. And then this one was alright. And yeah, so there was not very many people that actually went clear in this for some reason. Only one person went clear. Yeah, nice rail. So I actually placed third because everyone else had issues. Most of them had issues at the brick wall actually. And as you can see, it's very windy, so a lot of horses were put off, so we had a heap of issues to do with the wind, horses spooking. This round started off very, very well. She was much better than the first round, but unfortunately that had to end. At this point of the day, she'd been standing in the wind all day, which takes a lot out of them, and she'd done 2 tests and another show jump round, and we'd been up since like 4 AM. She'd been on a long hour-and-a-half float ride, so I don't blame her for what happens next. She jumps out. I really push her up to this jump, but she just no intentions of jumping it. I had my leg on. I nearly came off. I got many compliments about staying on after that as well. Someone's like, shouldn't she get points for sticking that? And then we go around again and we get another refusal. I had my leg on. I was really trying to push her into it, but she just had no intentions of doing it. So I go around again, and this time I really pushed her into it again, and she was a bit funny, but she did jump it. And then we go around to the next jump and she refuses, so we got eliminated unfortunately, but that's alright. We just do show jumping for fun anyway. We have results so far. So I got third in my first test, which was the 2.1, and with a score of 58. The winner got a score of 64. So, and the person who got second was only a percent off me. And I think the reason that I ended up getting third was because of my little mishap. Oh, she just gave me a 5 for it. So she realised. And of course we got a 4 for our medium walk. Really? Yeah, because Jep was so lazy. But yeah, so that was pretty good. Then we had a different judge and was in a different ring, and we did the 2.2. We got first, and our score was 66.86.
Hard thing's right, and the easy thing, the walk.
I know.
You got 5. You only had to get a 6 or a 7 for a walk, which is the easiest.
And I could have won. Yeah. So we need to work on our walk. No, but I think her walk scored well here. We got a 7 for our medium walk in this test.
Oh, she must have been.
Yeah, she was just, the walk just didn't feel good in the first test. But yeah, so we got first with a score of 60. Oh, I already said that. Even with my little mistake, which was at the start, but they comment on it. Yeah, they commented on it. And they wrote, where was it? Break gate but recovered. We had our little mishap, but which was when she fell into the canter, but that was all good, so we still got first in that. And then in our first show jump round we got third, and then we unfortunately got disqualified in our last one. That's our first disqualification for about 1.5 years. If you guys have been with me for that long, when we went through constantly getting disqualified. But it was okay. I was a little bit funny about it because it brought back all the memories of that time with our show jumping, but it is a bigger height. It's the 75, which is fair enough. It was a long day, 2 dressage tests and 2 show jump rounds in horrible winds. But now we're just waiting for presentation because I've gotten the dressage, overall dressage champion, so we're just waiting for that now. We hope. We think.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Well, wrong if they didn't.
If we didn't, we've stayed for nothing. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Harold Noakes dressage champion. My pony's a champion dressage horsey. Harry's dead.
Packing up. Packing it.
Courage dead. Kai! Where is he? Oh, there he is. Guy! Guy!
I hope he doesn't run into the gate, pal. Probably dangerous leaving the gate like that.
Probably.